everyone, and welcome back to the videos. In this video we are talking about summer schedule. I can't believe summer's already here. And so today I'm going to be sharing with you how to create a summer schedule for your children so that you have a productive and fun summer. I am a homeschool mom of 5, and today I'm going to share with you what I do with my kids in the summer. And I have 2 goals for the summer, really. One, I want my kids to continue working on those basic skills with reading, writing, and math, even if it's just a little bit each day or a few times a week, so that they don't lose a lot of the stuff that they've learned already, because kids lose a ton of information in the summer, especially if they're taking the entire summer off. The next thing that I want, the next goal that I have, is that I want my kids to have fun and create wonderful memories. And I love jumping in, doing a lot of these things with them. And I want them to learn different skills in the summer as well. It's an opportunity to do so. So let's get started with reading, math, and writing, and how I help my kids continue to stay up to date with the things that they've already learned, and just to continue sharpening those skills. So for reading, we do daily reading. We start the morning with morning meeting.
Thank you, God, for this food, and pray that we have a good day today, and pray for everyone on the prayer room, and pray that everyone be good, and pray that we have a good day today. Amen.
Amen. And I'm reading devotional. We're doing prayer. Let me share with you what devotional we are using. We are using right now The Wonder of Creation, and this one is by Louis Giglio. This is our 3rd book by this author. I cannot recommend it enough. He has just amazing facts about science, and then he ties it in to God, creation, character development. Just amazing, an amazing job that he does. Very well illustrated. The kids absolutely love it. I highly recommend it. I'm also doing this Hero Tales. Doing this a few times a week with the kids. This is a family treasury of true stories from the lives of Christian heroes. As much as possible, even the summer. I just want to be continuing to pour into my kids, to pour into their character development, to teach them about God, to teach them about holiness, to continue sharing the gospel with them. And this book is great. It has a lot of different heroes, such as Amy Carmichael, Martin Luther, Dwight L. Moody, Samuel Morris, Harriet Tubman, John Wesley. And it has a lot of stories about these Christian heroes. And then it has questions and little discussions that you can have with your kids. So it's just great. I think it'll be a great addition to morning meeting. So that's what we do for morning meeting. We just have a little prayer, we're having breakfast, we read from those 2 books. Then throughout the day, I want them to read on their own. We want the kids to develop a habit of reading, and we take them to the library every week, and they have their personal reads that they're reading, and they're really into reading. Some of them have books that they will devour in like 1 week, like huge books, and they just love reading, and I love being able to take them to the library. We'll be talking about our library routine coming up soon. Then the next thing that we do is that I like to be reading some type of fiction novel for fun for them, and I enjoy them as well. And we usually read them before bed, and then we'll pray and put them to bed. This summer we just have a goal of reading 2 novels this summer. I keep it really simple. Right now we're reading Green Ember, and they're at the edge of their seats right now with this book. It's about these rabbits, and there's so much suspense in here. They're loving it. And then I want to read this Los Cinco y el Tesoro de la Isla. So it's a Spanish fiction novel that I'm going to be reading to them. I want them to continue learning their Spanish. They understand Spanish. This is just going to help them with their vocabulary and to continue learning and becoming good speakers in Spanish. one good way is reading to them in Spanish if you can, if you know Spanish, if you want to raise your kids to be bilingual. All right, so that's what we have for daily reading. Now let's move on to math. For math, our kids, once they're 3rd grade and up, they're doing teaching textbooks. And so my kids just do the next lesson in teaching textbooks. Sometimes they'll divide the lesson into 2 days. Sometimes they'll just do it a few times a week, but they just keep it going with their teaching textbooks. For my littles, I want to keep them up to date and updated and really well versed with their facts, with addition and multiplication. So what I do with them is that I have these drilling books that I have for them for multiplication and for addition. And this is for my littles that have not mastered their addition and multiplication. And the way that it works is that I use a timer. These are drilling workbooks, and I'll have them do 1 page a day. And it's really not going to take more than 5 minutes. It shouldn't. Maybe it'll take them 10 minutes if they're really learning it still. But it's just 1 page a day, and it's going to help them. It's a fun game because you're timing them. But it's going to help them be fast with the facts. It's going to help them with accuracy and with speed. So for my 6-year-old, he's doing the single digit addition book. So this is just working on those singles. So like all the way up to 10. So 5 plus 1, 5 plus 2, 5 plus 3. So that's how it goes. And every day you just get 1 page of that particular fact, like that. And then at the bottom you write the time. At the top you write the time and the score. And this is facts through 10. If they've already mastered that, you can move on to multiple digit addition drills. This will be for the kids that have already mastered their addition facts, but now they want to work on regrouping and carrying. And so that is what this is. They're going to be working their drills, but it's going to be with regrouping and carrying. Then if you have kids that are wanting to learn multiplication, I also have this book that I'm using, and it starts off again with single digits. So they're just mastering multiplication up until 10, but they can also do it faster if they want to as well. But by the end of the summer, they should have mastered all of their multiplication facts by 10, and it is just a great way. Now, if they've already mastered that, they can move on to the multiple digit multiplication. And again, this is the same concept with addition. They're going to be regrouping here and practicing their carrying. So these drilling books are great. And again, the children are using a timer for these. They're just doing it 5 to 10 minutes a day. They're keeping up to date with their addition and multiplication facts, whether it's single digit addition and multiplication or multiple digit where they're regrouping and they're carrying. All right, so now let's talk about writing. So our kids are doing summer journals. So we just have them do summer journals where they're writing either stories, how they're feeling, what are some things that happened during the week. They can also draw, they can also print something out and paste it into their journals. It's really super personal. They can make it as beautiful and as creative as they want. And it doesn't have to be every day. It can be a few times a week just to keep them writing. You can give them writing prompts, fun writing prompts for the summer as well. But it's important that kids also develop a love for writing just as much as they love reading as well. Let's talk about exercise. So every day we want to keep the kids active. And so in the afternoon, after the sun goes down, the kids are either riding bikes or they are going on family walks with us. We want to just let them get that energy out, and it's just a great time with us. Also, every day after lunch, we have this little thing that we do, which is it's a stillness practice is what I call it. And we sit down on our little mats, and I'll play some like worship instrumental music, and I'll have them practice stillness and just breathing and just being still, because the practice of being still is something that really takes practice sometimes. And we've worked up to 10 minutes now, and the kids are doing really well. And the practice of stillness is something that you can use in a lot of times in your life when you're going through trouble, when you have anxiety, when you have something huge going on in your life. You can go back to that place of stillness. After we're done with our stillness practice, I'll have them lie down and we call that our prayer time with talking to God. And I'll keep the music going and I'll say, just talk to God as if he was your friend. And you can say whatever you want to him, even if it's just for a few minutes. I'll have them do that after lunch. And then we'll do some stretching. And as we're stretching, we're talking, we're just bonding together. And that's something that we've developed and we've done. And we don't do it every single day, but we try to have this little practice after lunch. If we're not busy, we'll do that together. So now let's move on to our summer schedule in terms of what we're doing every day in the summer. I like to have like a theme schedule where the kids are doing something different every day. And that way it makes it fun, it makes it intentional, because if I don't have it on a schedule, it's not going to get done. So let's go for Monday. Monday we go to the library. So that's our library day. We are doing the library program at the library. And so the kids get to pick the books out that they want for the week. And then they get to log them in and earn points and prizes through our library system. So that's always good to encourage the kids to take advantage of the summer reading programs at their local libraries. There's also a ton that happens at the local library in the summer that you can also have your kids be a part of. But that is just a great incentive to get them to read. Tuesdays, we're doing art. So I have to be intentional, because then if I don't have it in the schedule, we won't do it. On Tuesday, we are doing art. So we're doing something related to art, whether it's watercolors, painting with acrylic paints, drawing something, maybe working with chalk pastels, something related to art. And I'll play a YouTube tutorial, usually for me and my older girls, and then the little kids will kind of do their own little thing because they don't have the attention span, the skill to do the more complex drawings. And so we love doing this, and my girls really find it so soothing and enjoyable when I sit down and do the activity with them. And they are much better than I am. They keep these journals where they have their drawings, and when I look through it and I flip through their journals, I am just so impressed by how good they have become by just learning on YouTube. And just every week we're just doing a different tutorial, and they're learning the different skills by following these tutorials. And it's just been a great time for us, and also to just help them become better at drawing and painting. And I know not every child is artistic, but I think it's just fun to sit down and do this with them as well. So now let's move on to Wednesday. Wednesday we do handicrafts. I am a big handicrafter. I love handicrafts. I love teaching my girls crochet, sewing, embroidery. We do weaving. We're always doing some type of handicraft every week. And we usually will sit down outside or by my bed in my bedroom, and we'll just work on our projects that we've been working on. We may start a new project, and my kids absolutely love it. I try to involve all of them, no matter the age. There's something always that all of them can do, and they all have different levels, so I just work with them on what they can do. And they have all loved to learn how to handicraft. Even my son, who's become really good at embroidery. All right, let's go on to Thursday. So Thursday we have it as our swim day, and I'll take my kids to the community pool and just let them have fun at the pool, practice swimming. And I get into the pool with them, and it's just another time again to be doing something together, creating memories with our kids. And also, swimming is a life skill, so it's important to, if you can, teach your kids how to swim. Very, very important. If you have more than a couple of kids, make sure that they're wearing floaties and that you're really keeping an eye on all of them, because it's very important that you do. All right, so now let's go on to Friday. Friday is our fun day. We just try to do something fun on Fridays. For summer, it tends to be something like roller skating, going to the roller skating ring. That's really fun for us. Going bowling, going hiking, going to the beach. just doing something together that we can enjoy something fun. They look forward to Fridays because they know we're gonna do something fun together. We'll try to visit someplace new too, like nearby hiking places, and we'll go early before the sun gets really hot, or we'll go after the sun has come down, especially in the summer. We don't want to really make it uncomfortable for the kids. And then Saturday is our rest day. We keep a Sabbath here in our family, and it's not something legalistic. We kind of just keep it for our own sanity, for our own rest. We don't cook, we don't clean. It is just a time of rest for us and restoration. So I'll just wake up whenever I wake up, and the kids wake up whenever they wake up. And when they wake up, we'll have breakfast together, we'll have a little devotional. My kids love watching a show called Starting with Jesus on Saturdays, and I'm gonna link it below because I think it's just such a great show. It has so many great lessons for the kids, and so I'm gonna link that show below. But it is a time of rest for us, and that day we just do something soothing. Maybe we'll go for a walk together, just very, very low key. So that is our summer schedule in a nutshell. I hope I have given you some ideas here on what to do with your kids for summer, how to keep them from forgetting reading, writing, and math in a fun way, and in a way that is not too overwhelming, even if it's just a few minutes a day. I'm going to be linking the drilling books because I think these are great for summer. It's just 1 page a day. You are timing them with the timer, and it's helping them with accuracy, with speed. You want the kids to know their facts well because it's going to be a good foundation for when they get to higher level mathematics. So anything that I mentioned, I'm going to be linking below, any books, any ideas, or anything like that. For summer, I like to have a summer menu that I do here in my home, and I will be sharing that in my private community. If you haven't joined my private community, it's a great place because that is kind of like where I share the inner workings of my home, the things that I do like in the background, like what I do in the kitchen, what I do here that I don't share on YouTube. So it's just a great place. So I'm going to be sharing there our summer meal plan and how I keep meals simple in the summer. So don't miss that if you are already a Bloom sister there. If you're not, consider joining. It's just a great place of sisters. We support each other, we love each other. It's a great place to come and learn in a sisterhood, and we just absolutely love the sisters there. All right, so I hope that you have enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.